Well, we've just stopped. We're heading towards Coromandel. We're quite close. Mark just threw his line over because I'm going to have a look around now with the binoculars because we're out from Coromandel and just see where the birds are. I have seen some, so we'll head off that way. I think this fish is gradually got smaller, hasn't he? Started off with a bit of gusto. There's one boat where we're going. I can see another one coming out now. So we'll head over that way anyway. And what can we see? We can see him. Yep, he's coming up. Oh, he's a bit twirly-whirly. Oh, he's going to be... Ooh, maybe. Yeah, I think he's a keeper, but... Okay, we'll check it out. All right, well, we'll move on. Well, we've stopped near the dolphins and sure enough, there's some fish. Put a line down and Mark and I are both hooked up and it's going to be a good fish, I can tell. It's my trusty old rod and reel and I can tell that it's got a bit of weight, so it will be a good fish. Let's see if we can get him up. It's the old story, find the birds, and there's dolphins there as well. Well, just look for the sign. It's pretty straightforward, but you do have to come this far. That's the downside. You can see the birds flying around, the gannets. It was reported as being good here yesterday, so that's why we've come here again today. Yeah. Here's me fish. He's a very good...
Felt like a good sized fish that.
Good panny. So I'll bring him in. So we've got the birds and the dolphins behind us now, so we might reposition, but it's looking pretty good.
There's a nice keeper.
There's a nice keeper fish. So the old Lumo again. So good. Good start. Oh, Mark's got a fish. He's just about pulled it up. Oh, we got dolphins actually coming up close to the boat, just about. There he comes. Oh, nice eating fish. Oh, no, he's well hooked, so that's cool. He will come on board. He's much similar to the one I got, I think.
Yeah.
Very good eating fish. 47 metres here. We can see a bit of bait on the sounder as well, so there's definitely bait around. See?
He's good.
Yep, he's good. And over here I have a fish on my rod again, the old lucky rod. See what's there. Oh, I'm in trouble. I got two fish going on, both quite good. That rod out the back's got the big bite on. Oh. And the one I'm playing is... Oh. This fish. We'll deal with this one first. Oh, that's a good fish on there. But at the moment, things are going well. Very good start to the day. It's fantastic weather today. Oh, here's my first fish coming. He's got the old two hooks in him. That's okay. Let's bring this guy in. he had some good runs, so let's see if he's still there. Yes, he's still there. Okay. Turn that ratchet off because it makes a bit much noise. Oh, I think I have lost him, you know.
Oh no, I lost one of mine.
Yeah, mucking around. It was a good fish. Oh boy. 2 rods, eh? Paid the price. Well, I put my line over and it just got hooked up straight away. Whoa, it's fantastic fishing here at the moment. The dolphins are just cruising past, the smaller ones. The gannets are starting to close in on us, so they're all starting to fly around. It's all on, fantastic conditions. We came out here because of a report that Paul from Ocean Angler had put up. A guy had been out here. I can see a shark. I can see a shark. So we got company. So we'll have to watch that. He's down deep, but I think it's a Marco. That's going to be a problem. They come around in the summertime, and if they get to, they can be a bit of a plague. So let's hope not. Yes, when the sharks turn up, you sort of got to get your fish up quite quick, but with this light gear, it's quite hard. You've got a good fish. And then the beast will come around and punch it off you. So it gets a bit tricky. Let's hope he swam away. Good fish, there he is. Best fish of the day so far.
Whoa.
Great fish.
Beautiful. I've got to get one more fish in here.
You what?
There's one on this line.
Now?
I think there was one I was bringing in before. I got the.
Oh, you left him, did you?
He's not that big, I don't think.
Mark's got a good fish here. It's giving him a bit of boogie. Oh, the dolphins are coming back. They're racing past the back of the boat there. Whoa, look at... Oh, Mark's line's going. He might have something... Might have a kingfish, maybe. Big snapper. Is he going off and on, Mark?
Yeah, he is.
Well, that's probably quite good. Might be a... Whoopsie, I've got a fish already too. Nice little pod of dolphins going past. So you may need a net, eh? He's a big snapper. I got the net. Good fish. Yay! Good fish.
Thanks, John.
Well done, Mark.
Ah, we got a
You
keeper.
got him up. He was a good fighter.
He was running really.
Yeah, he was a good fish. They're good healthy fish out here today. Very nice. Well hooked. Circle hook. Still, was he a prawn, Mark?
Yep.
Yeah, the good old prawn on the circle hook. Sinker on the bottom. Good fish. Had a good strike on this rod, and it was definitely a good fish. Turn that. Oh. So what we've done is we've moved the position of the drogue because we had it out the back, but with the wind coming from the west and the current going to the east, our lines were going across the boat at the back and becoming a problem. So to get our lines going out the back and make it easy, I put the drogue on that side over there, just hooking it off the other side of the boat. And now we're both fishing with our lines out the back again, so makes it a lot easier to fish. We haven't got the drogue in our way and the lines are out the back, so it's going to take a while to get in, so I'll come back to it. He's just slowly coming in. Mark's on too, that's good. These gloves I've got on, they're just cheap gloves from somewhere I bought them, and I just cut the fingers off the ends. Nice and soft, and they're a light colour, so they just reflect the sun, so really protects your hands. Also get a bit of protection if you've got line issue. You grab a big fish with the nylon, stops your fingers getting cut. So they work well. Especially these summer days when it can be incredibly hot. But actually the way we've got the boat at the moment with the drogue, we're getting this shelter from the canopy, which if we can always do that, it helps a lot. Keep your head out of the sun. The fish is finally coming up. He's taken a while, but it's a snapper. He's just a bigger fish. Yes,
Whoa.
Good fish. Oh yeah, he's on. He's got a slider head, one of my slider heads with a jelly baby, which has been a bit wrecked, but it's caught the fish, and the fish is pretty poop. So we'll get him in. There's the Coromandel out there. Actually, the wind's dropped down, which is nice. And we just saw the old classic whole school of anchovies go past the back of the boat, and underneath them were all these kahawai. They've been busting up on the surface a little bit. So yeah, it was great to see. They were so clear. Couldn't film them, it just happened too quick. So that's the size of an anchovy. It's about 10 centimetres long, and that's what they look like. He's been a bit mangled. He came out of a kahawai, so but that's what they're chasing. We've repositioned ourselves out where the birds were more and dropped over, and I've got two fish on. One on that line there and one on this one. This one's got a 60-gram jig on it, knife jig. Oopsie, I might have lost him. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure what I've got, but it's acting a little bit strange. Felt quite heavy. Now it's lost a bit of fight. Oh, he's still there. So you can see a few scales in the water. They get, it's incredibly bright. They're like little gems floating down the water column. There's been a lot of birds here. It's just incredibly busy. There's dolphins and birds. Oh, that rod is bending a bit. That might be a kahawai. The way it's going so high, I think it will be a kahawai on that other line. And can I not be tangled? I am tangled. So I'll get untangled. Try and get this. Oh, I think this is a kahawai too. So 2 kahawai on, that's dangerous. Yes, it's got to be a kahawai. It's gone to the surface, it's going to jump in a minute. Oh, he's coming in half sideways. This line's got stronger braid on it. I can 20-pound braid. I can pull him in a little bit harder, just so he doesn't complicate our other lines. A bit tougher on him. Bring him up. Tire him out in a hurry. Same size. Yep. Same size kahawai.
Oh, it's quite an angle there.
So that's 2 kahawai now. So we're probably going to just keep a couple today. That was on the 60-gram knife jig, 2 hooks. Try that again. Well folks, it's a absolutely fantastic day weather-wise, and the fishing is red hot. We just move around a bit and then the next minute we're hooked up. We've had a bit of a flurry of kahawai. We've done our 3 kahawai and we'll leave it at that. We'll release any others. You can actually see them swimming around beneath the boat and busting up here and there. So there's a lot of anchovies around, and it's just a matter of picking up the snapper, because that's really what we want. And I dropped this knife jig over again and I've picked up a snapper, and this guy will be a keeper, so that's good. There he comes. Yeah, 40 centimeters or something. Oops, Mark's falling over. He's got a good fish on. Bendy rod. Yeah, good fish. Beautiful day. You can see rafts of gannets over there. I've actually got a fish on this line, and I've got one sitting out there in the water just getting rid of bubbles. And Mark's got a fish on this line. You need a net maybe, Mark, huh?
It's down here in front of you, I should be able to do it.
Just got a very big strike as I was lowering that line down, and it just took off. So we'll see who it is. I'm hoping that it's not a kahawai, but it screamed off like one.
Snapper do that before.
So we'll got a fish on over here as well, and my fish just had a couple of big runs. I tend to think he's running like a kahawai. So, oops, there's Mark's snapper. Whether he's legal for sure, just it's whether you want to keep him or not. He's good size, very good eating size. My fish has been very silly. I think he's coming in, so I think it's actually he's coming in with me. I think it's a kahawai. Yep, it is, obviously. Okay. See what finally got the kahawai in. He's on the pink jelly baby, but we've got enough kahawai, so we'll release this guy. Let him go back home. Cloth's quite good to, while you don't need them to handle the fish, it's actually quite good to grab hold of them. They're not so slippery. Gone. Yep. Mark just had a slow take, but it's turning out to be a good fish. So we'll see how that goes. Go in there, Mark.
Coming to you.
Think you need a net? Oh yeah, good fish. Net's behind you, I'll get it. Hey! Nice fish.
John.
Very good. Oh well, there's still bigger snap around. He's a good eating fish, that one, eh? 45 or something. Good fish. We repositioned ourselves, just went over to some more birds. And once again, this fish, got a couple of small ones. But this one is a better fish. Get rid of that rat shit, it's a bit noisy. Just you can't tell when he's taking it. It's a beautiful day today. Beautiful, there's hardly any wind at all now. Here comes my snapper. It's going to be a good fish. Oh, I got Mark's line as well. So we'll have to untangle that.
Good size fish.
Yeah, he's a good, on the jelly baby again. Oopsie. Pink jelly baby. Eh?
He's got a little fella in there.
Yeah, that's the jelly baby there. Mark and I just repositioned with some birds, and he's already hooked up. Got a bit of a fish, and I got one too. So they're just scattered everywhere at the moment. In fact, there's another one getting on that rod. So we've got 3 fish on at the moment. So there are a lot of fish out here at the moment. Anchovies, kahawai. Oh, here's Mark's got it. Oh, you really need a net, Mark. Make sure he's well hooked.
Got your line, that's why.
Ah, okay. What line's that? Yeah, he's a good fisher, right? Right, back to
That's another hook in there.
line. This line is just taking off. So whatever it is, he's got a bit of boogie. Oh, I haven't got the tension up that strong, so we'll see who it is. I felt a bit of a jitter, like a carwai, but check it out again, Mark. So we're just deciding whether we're going to move on. We can see some gannets working. I've seen more workups today than I have for a long time, even though they're not really supposed to be happening. They're happening. Every now and again you see carwai swimming past, and randomly on the bottom there's snapper. So there's no birds here anymore. But
anchovy down here, John, on the back of the boat.
Oh yeah, is that right?
Put them on one of your hooks.
Here he comes. The bubble's out. Oops, I've got my other line, so I'm going to have a bit of a tangle up here. Nice fish though. Oh, Mark's got a good fish. Good take. Oopsie, I better, my line is going out way by yours. I'm not sure. Oops, I got a good fish on that line too. Oopsie.
Yeah, last two fish, John.
I think I better pull this line in and attend to my line. So I'm pulling one in just to get it out of the way.
Taking off again. He's doing a runner.
Your one?
Yeah, but he's a big snapper. He's a bobber.
He's a bobber. Oh, good. All right, well, I'll pull mine in. Oh, good fish. Yep. Oh, you're going to go for it? Yeah! Nice snapper. Very good. Well hooked, circle hook in the mouth. Happy boy, eh, Mark? Yeah, happy boy. Good. Okay. Ah, it's a gurnard.
I get it.
There I was, wondering what it was actually.
Barking fish.
The pretty fish. He's so pretty. Hear him barking. How you going, matey? Hey? Very pretty. Well, matey, you're going to be saved by your looks, your good looks. Hey? You're so good, we'll let you go. You're not a monster, but you're cute. My golly, you're cute. Okay, we'll put you back. Just such a wriggly one. Well, got two fish on again. We just had a bit of a bust up next to us. Carwai, we don't think there was any kingfish. But this feels like a good snapper to me. So we'll see what it is. Birds, there's a few diving here and there. Oh, look at that, it's going for a bend. Oop, here he comes. What is it? Sideways. Two fish.
I gotta record that, John.
Two fish at once on a lure. Because there's two hooks on this. Yep, there's two hooks on this, and I got a fish on each, so they're both too small, but that's why he felt good size.
Pisces the fish.
So pull this fish in now. So that was. You get that every now and again. You got two hooks and the fish are fighting over your lure, so you catch both of them. But they were both too small. Well, we got a bit of a bust up happening over there. I think it's carwai. Shearwaters are going crazy. There's gannets flying all around this area looking for anchovies. I think something to spy. We're just drifting and catching a few fish, but we're pretty well got our quota, so we're going to head home. It's going to be an early day, so it's been a fantastic day though. We've caught some good fish. Don't need to go out for a little while, and the weather's played ball. It's better than the forecast actually, so that's good. And yeah, we'll leave some fish for another day. We'll see you next time. Well, that was the end of our day. We just more or less went straight home. We stopped a couple of times, but there was nothing there. It was just a big gap between Coromandel and coming home. But we had a great day. We obviously went out of OBC and just more or less went just straight across, looking on the way, but we ended up about there, and it seemed to be around this area that most was happening. We could see stuff further out this way, and we were going to do a round trip like that and check everything out, but we didn't need to. We just stayed there because there was plenty of fish, and it was a fantastic weather and a really positive day of fishing. No kingfish, but plenty of kahawai and plenty of snapper. So a great day and all, and it's probably worth the 2-hour trip out there, so we may be doing that again soon. But good day, and we'll see you next time.